Hi, everybody. I'm Danny.
I'm Heather. I'm not usually on this side of the camera.
We're from Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity. And you know what? I just realized we are not in our building at the resort. Where are we at, Heather?
We're at the Food Bank of Delaware in Milford.
Oh my goodness. What are we doing here?
Our budget cooking workshop, Danny.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at me. I guess I'm getting old. Yeah. So yes, we're here in Milford, and we're going to partner up this afternoon, with the Food Bank of Delaware, and we're going to meet our lovely Mr. Chad and Chef Tim tonight, and Chef Tim will be cooking for us, and we'll be talking about all sorts of things and all of this information that you might want to know regarding the Food Bank of Delaware. So
and getting some great food.
That's right.
Tips at least.
We're gonna be full tonight. It's good because we didn't get to eat lunch today. Okay, so are you ready to meet them?
I'm ready.
Okay,
You ready? Let's go.
I'm ready. Oh.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. How
I'm
are
Danny.
you? Nice to meet you, Danny.
Hey, Chef Tim.
Chef Tim, nice
How are
to
you?
meet you guys.
Good to
Oh
meet
my
you.
goodness.
So glad you're here.
Well, we're glad that you were able to accommodate us tonight. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
Yeah. So
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Chad.
Can you go ahead and introduce yourself first, and
Sure.
then we'll go with Chef Tim afterwards?
Perfect. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Chad Robinson. I'm the Community Relations Director here at the Food Bank of Delaware, and it's our pleasure to welcome you to our Milford facility. We're located at 1040 Matland Way, right down in Milford. If you're wondering where that is, because some people don't know where Matland Way is, we're basically just behind the Walmart. So if you are coming down 113 and take a right just after the Walmart by the Milford Bowling Alley, come down Airport Road. We're down there on the left in the Greater Milford Industrial Park. So it is certainly a pleasure to have everybody here tonight. Happy to partner with Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity on a budget cooking demonstration tonight. I'm going to turn it over to one of my good friends and one of the most accomplished chefs that I know. So you're in for a culinary treat tonight. This is Chef Tim.
Hello, I'm Chef Tim. I'm chef here at the Food Bank of Delaware. Tonight we're gonna do some things we call cooking on a budget. So basically, we took some items that you would probably get in one of our boxes at the food bank if you come here, or if you're out on a mobile pantry, or you're getting some of the food from there. I've taken just two of the boxes from there. Everything that you see here is in some of the boxes, and we're going to take it and we're going to make some things out of it. So we're going to make a couple of things and hope you get to learn some things. And if you have any questions, you can always, ask us the questions on there. But we're going to try to enlighten you and not give you some little boring things, but everything that something you can do every day.
So Chef Tim, you can take some of this stuff that we get in a box and do something different with it. Like I have soup or something, and I can do something beyond just make soup out of it.
Absolutely. So even the first item we're going to talk about, we're going to make a tuna casserole. So we took these. This is usually just the macaroni and cheese, but so we're just going to use the noodles, the pasta out of it, and not even use the cheese.
too?
Don't even have to use the cheese sauce.
Wow.
All right. So we just took the pasta, and we still cook the pasta off like we usually do, right? But then we got a can of tuna that comes in the box. So we're like, okay, we'll take this can of tuna. Now we can take this can of tuna, we drained it pretty well, drained the pasta, cooked it, and we're going to add this tuna to the pasta, correct? And then we also got peas. So we have peas that come in our box. So and not everybody like peas, so you don't have to add them if you don't like it, but I don't mind peas.
I like.
All right,
I
so
like
peas.
we like peas in there.
Can I use any peas, Chef Tim? And any kind of peas. So maybe I can use the peas in my box in something else, another recipe I have, but I can use any peas, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can use any type of peas. And you'll see some of these items that we're using tonight, we'll end up using over in another item. So if you don't use the whole can in something else, you can use it for something else you're going to do.
That's always really good. Could I use frozen peas too?
You could use frozen peas.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
What would I have to do with the frozen peas if I use those?
So if you want to throw them out before you add them in frozen, so they won't be frozen, you can put them in a little cold water
Okay.
and just run some cold water over them, and then they can thaw out on their own.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's that easy? It's not
That's easy.
like, oh, okay.
That easy, and they will thaw just from there.
Should I? How should I do that, Chef Tim? If I put them in my sink, I should just run cold water over them, right?
Absolutely. You don't want to run hot water because we've learned it's a serve-safe thing, because of hot water, the peas will heat up, bacteria starts to grow. So you always want to thaw things in cold water.
Okay.
So let cold water run over them, and then believe me, they will only take a second or so, and they will thaw out.
You mentioned serve safe, Chef Tim. I don't know what serve safe is.
All right, so here at the Food Bank, we do have a culinary school. And I know he does. And so we teach what they call it's a Serve Safe. Serve Safe is a national certification that you get through that you can get through here when you come to the culinary school.
Wait, hold on. So you can actually go to school here at the food bank?
Yes, we have a culinary school here at the Food Bank.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 14-week program, and you learn everything from what we call the basics of cooking. You learn knife skills. You learn meat fabrications. You learn the 5 mother sauces, but you can't know what they are.
Oh. Challenge.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see, Chef Tim. There's a cheese sauce, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
What about a tomato sauce?
That's one.
We got one.
Maybe there's a bechamel.
There is a bechamel.
There is a bechamel.
Isn't that kind of like a cheese sauce?
Is that kind of like a cheese
No.
sauce?
No.
Yeah, it's a remnant from it.
It's a remnant from it. All right, and there's a veloute.
Veloute, yes.
Dang, I'm good. And there's a
How many more?
two.
Two.
more.
Um,
2 more.
How about a little
Can-
clue?
hold on. Can I phone a friend?
No, you can't
Can
follow.
I phone a friend? I know someone.
Give you a clue. Eggs. Egg yolks. What do we whip with egg yolks? You've seen us do it in the kitchen 1,000 times.
Egg yolks. Oh, Heather knows.
Starts with an H, right?
Yes.
Hollandaise.
Yeah!
Hey, I love some hollandaise
Yes.
sauce too because I can make an eggs Benedict
There
with
you
a
go.
hollandaise
Eggs
sauce,
Benedict.
and
I think you have one more sauce though.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
There's one more.
Another clue.
Thank you, Dan.
It's a brown sauce, but it has a name.
A what?
A roux.
No?
Oh, darn.
That's a thick one.
That's a
It's a brown sauce, but it has a name.
My husband is the cook in the family, so I normally stay away from the kitchen. I don't know anything about it.
so we can't let you behind the
No.
table.
This is all you guys.
A brown sauce.
But it has
Does
a
anybody
name.
have any hint or clues or ideas out there? I mean, because I think this might be a time. To put your comments in the chat if you think you know what that fifth mother sauce might be. So we've done a tomato sauce so far. We've done a hollandaise.
Sandra said burgundy sauce.
No.
Burgundy. So that's a good guess,
That's a
though.
good guess.
Could I use wine in a burgundy sauce?
Oh, you
Could
have
I?
to use it. Make sure it's a good
Yeah.
wine.
All right.
If you're going to cook with a wine, make sure it's a good wine.
That's right. Please don't pick the
No cheap
bad wines. No cheap
So
wines.
we're looking for one more kind of sauce.
One more sauce.
Out of that
Sauce for another
5.
Out of that 5. So we've got the tomato sauce, we've got the hollandaise, we've got the veloute, and we've got the
Bechamel.
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 So
Okay.
we're going to leave you right there. So that's something we're going to need to come back to because we can continue telling you about our culinary school when we figure out what that fifth sauce is. But
There
we'll
you
let
go.
Chef Tim do a little bit more
Yeah,
here,
go
and
ahead.
we're gonna
Alright.
come back to that because I'm going to keep thinking. And if you see me step away, it's because I phoned a friend because I know some of our former culinary students.
His friend Mr. Google.
No, I don't call Google. I'm gonna call some of our former culinary students because they know that if Chef Tim asks and they don't know, they're gonna be in trouble. So I know I'll get the right answer.
Okay, all
yeah.
right.
All right, so we talked about we're going to finish off our tuna casserole here. We talked about using soup. So you talked about, just using soups. Don't have to always use it as a soup. So what we did, we took this cream of celery, right? So we took this cream of celery.
Oh, there's a
Celery.
cream of celery?
And we're going to add this to our tuna casserole.
Okay.
And we're going to mix that in.
And you didn't put
All
a
right.
whole lot. It
Not
was
a lot. You don't need a
okay.
lot because remember you got moisture from your peas and you also got moisture from the pasta. So
You can see it.
that's all the
Okay.
the moisture that you have. I'll
Okay.
add a little bit of salt,
Is that a pinch, Chef
just a
Tim?
pinch, just a
Okay.
pinch of
Just a
salt.
pinch.
Is that a scientific measurement, a pinch?
Yes, sure
I
is.
thought it was. I thought it was.
Well, while he's doing that real quick, I just want to say, if you're one of my homeowners and you're watching right now, and so that you can gain your attendance for tonight, you need to make sure that you type in your name for me, okay? Thank you.
Put your name in the chat and make a guess
Oh, that's
On the
right.
brown
that
sauce.
fifth mother sauce. It's a brown sauce and it begins with an R.
An E.
An E. An E. Sorry.
Get
Sorry.
that right.
Oops.
It begins with the letter E, not an R.
Just cut that out there. I didn't say that.
Oh, look at
All
that.
right.
It's
So we took our casserole, and what we did, we put it in a little container for it. And now I'm going to take a little bit of panko breadcrumbs
Oh
and
my
Oh,
gosh.
my
sprinkle
goodness.
over the top here.
Look at that.
Chef Tim, why do we add things like that to the
So
top
glad
of
I didn't
our
eat lunch.
For me,
food?
it's a texture thing. So you can, what we're gonna do, we're gonna add these panko breadcrumbs, and then we're gonna bake this off in the oven, and then it's gonna brown. So when you bite into it, you get that crunch,
The crunch.
and then you can get the rest of the.
Danny, you like that? I
casserole
like
with
that crunch.
I
So
do,
bite
I
into
like
things. I'm all about the texture.
I-
I asked Chef
Me
Tim that
too.
because I know I'm all about the texture in my food, and Chef Tim knows that.
Oh.
And so I like the various different ways we experience food. Because if I've learned anything from Chef Tim here at the Food Bank of Delaware, it's to experience food. So food is really more than just to be eaten right away. It's an experience. So, and we experience food often through our family and our friends and people that we're surrounded by, right? So even though right now we really can't do that in the way that we might always like to get together, you know, and have dinner with family, you can think about also sharing the bounty that you have. So if tonight you're somebody that has plenty and you know thinking about ways that you can share with your friends and neighbors, a great way to do that is to make up a small little casserole like this and drop it off to a friend. We tell folks that receive our food benefits all the time at a distribution. It might be that maybe you get a little bit more than you need, or there's an item maybe in the basket or in the box that you or your family don't necessarily quite like. If that's the case, share that bounty with somebody else. And that's really what we're all about here at the Food Bank of Delaware, is sharing our bounty, like sharing the resources that we have and making sure that everybody in our community doesn't go hungry. So our mission at the end of the day is a community free of hunger. That's what we talk about all the time.
Community free of hunger.
Community free of hunger.
That's right.
So Chef Tim needs to pop away for a second, don't you, Chef Tim, and run that to the oven.
Well, while he's doing that,
Yep.
can you just explain while he's taking our pasta in the oven so that we can get a taste of
Tuna
it?
casserole.
There you go,
Tuna
tuna casserole. So, why don't you explain a little bit about what Food Bank of Delaware is to our audience?
Sure.
Because, you know, all I think of when I hear food bank is, you know, like canned food.
Yep.
Or a box of food items that I can take with me,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Or
Well, you're not alone.
yeah.
You're not alone in that.
Is that basically it, or is there more to it than that?
Well, there's a lot more, Danny, than that. And so we here at the Food Bank of Delaware exist, as I said a few minutes ago, because our mission at the end of the day is a community free of hunger. So we do that through a variety of resources. We are blessed with 690 now hunger relief partners statewide. These are food pantries, food closets, soup kitchens, child nutrition sites, senior nutrition sites, up and down the state. Our goal is to get the food resources that folks need to the community. So we not only do that through food distribution. Chef Tim is back. We do that not only through food distribution, so as Danny said, getting those food products out to folks that need it through mobile pantries and other events, through those partner agencies and stocking their pantries and closets. But we also do it through lots of other wraparound resources as well. So things like SNAP Outreach, where we help folks sign up for SNAP assistance, application assistance. We help with WIC education, where we work with young mothers, or any mothers for that matter, in determining what the best things are for their family to eat more healthy and all of that. We do that through our nutritionists on staff that provide classes all over the state in how to eat more healthy, buy food on a budget, all things like that. And some of the things that people don't know about as much is our culinary school and our workforce development programs. So we are every day operating a culinary school both here in Newark, or here in Milford, and then up in Newark, where we're training folks with all the skills that they need to get jobs in the culinary industry. And then in addition, at our Newark facility, we have a workforce development program in warehousing and logistics, helping folks get warehousing jobs up and down the state. We have a farm up at our Newark facility. So lots of other things. So our goal as an organization is to not only just help a person today, give that person the food that they need for today, but also to help them in their overall experience, to help them to become more self-sufficient so they can provide for themselves and their families, and hopefully open up that opportunity of receiving our services for somebody else that might need it. So if you have any questions, things that you're wondering about our programs, or things that that we do here at the food bank, just toss them in the chat. Heather is eyeing that like a hawk behind the camera.
And I just want to say something real quick. I'd like you to announce like maybe a local number that they could call for more information if they can.
Sure.
If not, like your website maybe.
Yep, absolutely.
And just a real quick thing, if you're watching us right now, share. Can you share this for me, please? For Habitat and for the Food Bank of Delaware, can you please share tonight? Share. Go ahead.
So if folks have a food need, they can always dial 211. That's the state's helpline. When they dial 211, they're going to reach an operator there that's going to get some information from them. Our goal is to direct them to that food pantry or food closet that's closest to where they live. So that way they don't have to go far to receive the help that they need. So we want to get them as close to their home as possible to get that food assistance. So 211, it's the Delaware helpline. That's where we can direct them to the services that they need. And then for us, if you're interested in more information about any of the programs we offer, upcoming events, we're going to tell you a little bit later about ways that you can get meals each week. You can pay for them that are great, that are prepared by our chefs. Then we can be sure to help you with that. And that's www.fvd.org. Danny is crawling under the camera right now. Y'all can't see it.
She got busted.
But this is our winter warm-up winter meals. It's a soup special that we're doing right now. So every week, you see this is the March flyer. Every week we have soups for sale. So you get 2 quarts of soup, fresh bread, and a fresh homemade butter for $15.
How much?
$15. It's a great deal.
Yo, he said not 50, not 50, it's
15.
1-5.
Yes.
1-5.
Yes, it's a great deal every week. So it's a great way to, you can pick up on Thursdays or Fridays of each week at our Milford or Newark locations. So it's a great way to get a nice meal on a Thursday or Friday night, especially as it's cold out right now. A great way to warm up. So we'll talk to you a little bit more about that in a little bit too. But all things that are going on at the Food Bank of Delaware every day, you can find all of that on our website, which is www.fbd.org. Again, www.fbd.org. We need to get back to Chef Tim because
Yes.
we got a lot of stuff on the table right here. Okay.
Thank you for
He's
all
been
the
unwrapping.
information.
I need to move this way because we're turning the burner on. Did you see that? We just turned the burner on right
Look
here.
at all of these things he just unwrapped. I'm so excited.
Oh yes, look at this. It's all
So-
happening right here.
We are in for a.
So these are some of the products again that you can find in some of our boxes here, and I took these. We have these chicken meatballs. We have these sausages. I have potatoes. And again, I'm going to use some of the products that we had already used. So I'm going to use some of these peas. I'm going to use some diced tomatoes that we've had that come in our boxes now. And we're going to make a stew out of this.
A stew, Chef Tim?
Yes.
That's not the fifth mother sauce, is
This
it?
is not the fish butter sauce.
Darn it, I was hoping.
Has anyone guessed the 5th mother sauces?
It's
yet?
brown and it starts with an E. Come on,
Yes.
guys.
It's brown and it starts with an E.
And
I don't
also,
know that one.
Tonight, if you're watching, okay, you need to make sure that you have put in your name under the comment section. And some of you have already registered. We got your name in the basket. And
Marissa.
tonight, they could actually win
Hold on, Danny,
something.
hold on. Do you hear that sizzle?
So we took some of our onions that came in your boxes, and we cut them up, and we're gonna saute our onions a little bit. That's a
doing
raw
what?
saute.
We're doing what?
It's a sauteed
What
onion.
does that mean?
So saute is we're gonna it's like a quick flash in the pan. So we don't want to cook them a lot. We just kind of want to sweat them to get the sugar out of onions, because onions actually have sugar in them.
Do I
so
want
you
them to
get
be
that
Hi, Mama
flavor.
Pat.
translucent?
Kind of translucent, yes sir. Where'd you get that word from?
See, I've learned. Chef Tim, friends, I've learned.
It's still not the last sauce, though.
That is not the last sauce.
So
Starts
we-
with an E.
So we took some potatoes that come in your box, and we kind of what they call blanched them off. So we did hit them with some boil them in a little water, and then what you're gonna do is take them and cool them off with some cold water, because you want to stop the cooking process, right? So we add some potatoes to that.
Blanch and chop.
Yes, and chop.
I
Blanch
really
Yes,
should
and
be
chop.
watching this. This
Yes.
smells. I really should be watching.
All
We're
right.
learning.
So we took our meatballs already cooked. They come in already cooked. So we just add a little meatballs.
So these come cooked already. Yes, Chef Tim, they come cooked in the boxes. Some of the boxes that we have. Want to make sure we note tonight that everything that you see tonight doesn't necessarily come in every box. These are just some examples. But these, for example, would already come cooked in the box.
All right. So we added a little sausage. We got the sausage over there. So I can show you that package for that.
Is that beef sausage or chicken?
These are
This is chicken and
chicken
beef.
and beef sausage. It's a smoked sausage that comes in. So we're gonna add a little bit of that. So we're gonna add
Danny,
some
can you
diced
turn the
tomatoes.
smell-o-vision on, please?
Oh, it smells so good.
So good.
We'll add a little tomatoes. We have our diced tomatoes here.
Okay.
And we had some peas. Remember we had some peas earlier.
I
We're
can
gonna add
reuse
a little
these
bit
a
of
second
peas.
time.
So the second time you can use some more peas. And you can still use that can of peas up. So another way we can add those in. And we'll toss those all together, right? And again, we talked about using types of soups. Well, you also get gravies that come in the can too, right? So we get this brown gravy here, and we'll add that little bit to our stew.
That's just the regular gravy from
It's
the box.
just a regular
Chef Tim?
gravy from the can. It's a canned
Oh, from the
gravy
can? Okay, yeah.
that comes in one of your boxes, and we'll add a little bit of that.
Chef Tim, how do you get good at that? I
It's practice.
I get stuff on the floor.
Am I
That-
allowed
Years
to
of
try?
practice.
Ceiling, floor,
Oh my
all
gosh,
over.
I
I
tell you
probably can't.
That's another pinch, isn't it, Chef
A little
Tim? Well,
bit of
that's
pinch.
two pinches.
Yeah, we'll do a little couple pinches.
Hi, Miss Sue.
All right.
Hi,
So-
Miss Sue.
Hi, Patricia Bradley.
Oh, Patricia's here.
Estella and Sylvia, hi.
Estella.
Hello,
Oh, Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Everybody.
We
Oh,
wish you all were here because it smells really
It
good.
Oh, you guys. it
You
smells
guys.
so good.
You guys. It smells so good in here.
All right.
She can smell it through her mask. too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
And
You
that's
really
pretty
can.
quick.
Don
We'll
Taylor
just
is
let that
one
heat
from-
up a little bit, and as we call it, let it simmer a little bit,
Okay, we're gonna let it simmer.
and then
Chef Tim, you're doing this on a different kind of burner. I could just do this on my oven,
you
right?
can do this on the oven.
Okay.
This is called we're just doing it on this burner here.
It's like a camp
Where
burner.
we're at,
right
we're
there.
here,
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
But same thing on a regular stove.
Okay.
Same
Yep.
thing on a regular stove.
So I would
How
do
long
it
does
down.
it take to cook?
It's most of the time it's all so you're just heating it up basically because the sausage is cooked and your meatballs are cooked. So all you basically did was saute your onions a little bit. That was
I think
it.
we have a guess on our sauce.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Who's got it?
Sandra said, I don't know how to say this, agusi sauce?
Espanol.
Huh?
Something, right? Did they say
Is she
Espanol?
right?
No. What was it again?
Agusi?
A goosey?
Let me see.
Is that it?
Spell it.
E-G-U-S-I.
No.
No, that is
Oh,
not
no,
right.
Sandra,
Agusi.
that's not
No.
it.
Good job, Sandra. Very good, very good.
I was like, how do
So
you say
tonight, as I was saying, Chef Tim and Chad, what can they win tonight before the end of this whole workshop or the budget cooking?
Well, that was-
Can they win something tonight?
That was
for
great.
watching?
Yes, we decided that we had your friends at Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity. Look at that.
Oh
Oh my
my gosh.
gosh.
A quick shot too?
Yeah,
Mr. Chad.
your friends at Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity asked us if we could come up with a little prize tonight for all of you to win, or have a chance to win if you join the the cooking show tonight. So all of your names have been tossed in a little basket. The basket's not around yet. I need to get it, but it will be here. And so what we've decided to do, we told you about our winter warm-up meals that we're doing, those soups that we told you about earlier. So the winner of tonight, the name that gets drawn out, everybody that's on tonight is going to get their name tossed in the hat. And so the winner will get next week's meal. It is a family meal for 4. It is cream of chicken soup next week, cream of chicken soup. And they'll pick that up next Thursday or Friday. I'll work with your friends at Central Delaware Habitat to decide which day you want to pick it up. But Thursday or Friday, you'll pick it up right here at our Milford site. It'll be in your name.
So Estella said, I can't say that. Espanol?
Espanol,
Yeah, she got it!
Yes, she got it! That's Estella. Estella, I got you.
Chef Tim,
Danny
what
has
is
something
an
special.
Espanol sauce.
So Espanol is a brown sauce, and we make it.
I'm gonna go grab the basket.
We make it from roasting bones, and usually you most of the time they'll start off with veal bones, so you can roast them off, and that's how you get your Espanol sauce. It is a process to make, but it's definitely worth it.
All right. So are you fixing to make something else
Yes,
now?
we are getting ready to do
Oh
some
my
stuffed
gosh, it
potatoes.
smells awesome in here, Chef Tim. You know my executive director, or our executive director's name is also Tim.
Oh, wow.
Tim Bailey.
Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen only.
I thought it already started.
We were hoping that he could join us tonight, but he's tied up with also some other meetings, so he couldn't
understand.
join us. But
Okay.
yeah, his name is Tim Bailey. That's the name of our executive director. And tonight, who's cooking for us? Chef Tim.
Chef Tim.
You got me tonight.
What
So.
are those potatoes for?
So we got potatoes. We're gonna do a little stuffed potatoes, and it's again we're gonna use some products that we had already used. And
Mama Pat, I
Again.
don't know if you can come, if they'll come cook for you.
Chef Tim, it sounds like you have somebody that wants
Yeah. Quite a few.
Quite a few.
all right, so we took some potatoes, and we just took a couple of potatoes and we baked it off in the oven, and then we're just gonna scoop out the inside.
Can you see that, Heather? We're scooping out the inside of these
Just with a
potatoes.
spoon, just take a regular spoon, scoop out, and you can use these inside. Sometimes you can use them if you want to heat it back up and make mashed potatoes with it if you like. That way you don't waste the inside of the potato.
That's a good idea,
All right,
Chef Tim.
so you can use that. But we'll just take these and we're just going to pop out the middle here.
Those middles just
All right.
look so good, Chef Tim, don't they?
It's always good.
Oh, man
Get
down,
that
man
one, man
down.
down. Can't use that one,
Can't
right?
use that one. No. What? Why can't I use that, Chef
Can't use
Tim?
it. So let's hit the floor
I
there.
hit the floor. And what? Why?
It's
What do we teach our
contamination.
students about that? Where do we learn about that?
We talk about contamination and floors not being sanitized. So.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to
That's a
take these
serve safe
potatoes,
violation, friends. A serve safe violation.
and we're going to cut these in half. Okay, so you just get a regular potato skin, right? So we're going to put these in our here.
Those little pans are so cool.
Yeah, these are really handy pans.
You can really use anything you have at home, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you can
any
use
kind of pan you want.
little
And then
baking
we're
tray
gonna
or
take
anything.
our these meatballs, right? And we're gonna chop these up really fine. So we're gonna take these and chop them up. So
Chef Tim, do I
again,
need to go check on the casserole that's in
you
the
can
oven?
go check on it. I already.
Oh, you did?
I did put a timer on it, but
Oh,
if
you
you hear
did?
that
Okay,
timer
we'll
go
hear
off,
it.
then
We'll
we're
hear
probably
it.
He's
good.
so efficient.
We'll hear it. We'll hear it. I just thought, we might have left that in there. We don't want it to burn, friends.
want it
We
to
don't
burn.
want it to burn.
No.
All right, so let's chop these up. Matter of fact, when I go take these into the oven, we can pull the casserole
We can pull the
out.
casserole out, and Heather and Danny can do a little
Alright.
taste test.
And we're
I'll
gonna,
have to get Heather's camera then, so that everybody can see her taste test.
we're gonna put these on
So
top.
what is this dish called again?
So this is just some stuffed potato skins.
Okay.
All right, just a regular potato skins, and then we'll take some cheese.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh, now you're talking.
There we go.
You found Danny's
We'll
love
take a
language
little
Oh,
right
my
there.
goodness, that is my love language.
And we're gonna pop these in the oven, let them get nice and brown,
Oh man.
and and melt on there. Okay, so we're gonna go grab that, and I can grab the casserole while I'm in there.
Why don't you do that? And
Alright.
I'm gonna give some spoons. You might want to grab some more spoons while
Okay.
you're
I'll
back
do that.
there, because I'm gonna steal Heather's camera, and we're
Oh.
gonna have Heather and Danny do a taste test.
Oh my goodness,
There's
sure.
one for you.
Okay.
On the sausage,
Okay.
or the meatball stew that we had, and on the casserole when it comes out. So,
wow.
Heather, come on.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Oh, there we are. Hi, everybody. Look at this.
Oh
So,
my God.
let me back up a little bit.
So, is that on? Did you?
Yeah, it's on now. Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Hold. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys can take it over to the table. Why don't we take it over to the table right there? Just grab it.
Oh.
Shouldn't be too hot. We'll move it up. You look. You're seeing the behind the scenes. It's the basket, everybody. It's the
So
basket.
you need to make sure that you had already put in your name on the comment section, and or what? Registered.
Or registered. Okay.
On the link that we've given you. So if you didn't get a chance to register on the link that Heather had sent, it's okay. Go ahead and put your name in on the comment section.
Now y'all can't double dip. That's the only problem, because you know how that is. It's just a one and done taste there. So get a good one.
There's our tuna casserole.
Oh, Chef Tim's got the tuna casserole.
OMG.
All right, look at that. So let's take a look at that.
OMG.
That's
Okay.
nice. All right, new spoons.
New spoons.
We're following all the serve safe rules here.
Okay. Another spoon right here.
Yep.
I want the crunchy part.
Yeah, definitely get the crunchy part.
Look at this.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Look at that. Oh, look.
Ooh, look at the steam.
Look at that. Can you see the steam rolling
How
off there,
about-
friends? I hope so.
How about that camera right there?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
we got to
let
see.
Hey guys.
Look, guys.
Oh, you're looking at the behind the scenes. Look at that. That's the webinar camera
Oh my
over
gosh.
there.
It is steaming hot.
All right. Yes, it is hot. It just came out of the
I'm
oven.
so hungry right now.
So
All right.
this was just
This was the tuna casserole.
macaroni, tuna, and peas. Right?
There you go. Look at that. That's
And
right.
celery
Yeah.
soup.
Oh, and the
This
cream
is-
of celery.
This is gonna go in my belly right now.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hot, hot, hot.
It's hot though.
Oh, about.
Is it hot, Heather? Heather burnt her lips. She's turning around. It's okay. So did Danny. Uh-huh.
It's a little hot. But
So we're gonna go back while they recover and find the ice here. We're gonna go back to Chef Tim. I'm behind the camera here. Chad, you're cameraman here.
There you go. Oh my gosh. That is so
That's
good.
so good. That's
I'm ready.
so good.
So friends here at home, while you're viewing tonight, here are some of the things right over here that we've used in, or that we're using or going to use, going to use in our food tonight, in our presentation tonight. All of these things are things that you may get in one of our baskets. Again, want to note that these are not things that you're going to get every time or might not be in every basket. This is just an example of some of the things that you might get while you receiving a basket. And Chef Tim over here is doing cooking on a budget. And so we're showing off all the things that you can do on a budget with the items that you might get. And we also have some of these other items here. You see some fresh items over here. Chef Tim's going to tell you what those are, because some of you at home do not know what that is that I'm looking at right there. Chef Tim's going to tell
I
you.
do not know what
These
that
are
is.
grown actually at our farm in Newark. These are fresh beets that we grow on our farm.
Beets at our
And these
farm.
is fresh kale that we actually been growing on our farm up in Newark.
Yes, so we've grown these. Our farm manager up in Newark has grown these from the joy of his heart. We have two fine folks up there that run our farm. And so we're going to tell you a little bit about that when we get to that later. I'm going to pass the camera back over because I need to get back on the other side of the camera, or on the table.
Yeah.
Friends, you are at the Food Bank of Delaware. Look right there. That's where we are, down in Milford. We are happy to be here. And I'm going to turn the camera back over to Heather.
Thanks, Chad.
All right.
Oh, Chef Tim, what are we up to?
All right, so we're gonna make a little sweet now. All right, so we got some canned sweet potatoes. And some of the boxes you can get some nice apples in there. So we're gonna do a sweet potato apple crumble.
Sweet
All right.
potato apple crumble.
We were fortunate enough to get yogurt in this box here, so I'm like, okay, well I can make a little something sweet and like we can have for dessert and still keep it on our budget and get rid of things that we've been using. So we're gonna take these sweet potatoes and we just open them up, drain them out a little bit.
These are canned sweet
These
potatoes.
are the canned sweet potatoes, okay?
Wait,
Our
wait,
executive
already
director
cooked.
loves candy yams.
Oh, wait, Chef Tim. The can says yams. Is
Yes.
that the same thing?
Well, tradition has a true. What do I want to say? The nutrition fact is a little different.
Okay.
So people would always say the nutritional fact yams are supposed to be a little better for you.
Okay.
All right. But
Okay.
taste wise, if you had a yam and a sweet potato, most of the time you wouldn't be able to tell.
You won't tell the difference. Okay.
All right.
And
So-
Chef Tim, your apples are in something. I don't know what it.
All right,
what
so
they're in.
what we did, so how if you cut apples and usually you put them in, they'll start turning brown.
Yeah.
So we put a little lemon water, but I put lemon and ice in my water, so it's really cold.
Okay.
All right, so I had free squeeze some fresh lemon, and I put my apples in there, so I cut them earlier so they wouldn't be turning brown. So you can do that. You can slice them down. If you're going to use them right away, that's fine. But I know these were going to sit for a couple of hours, so I let them do that. So we're going to add these to our sweet potatoes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is called a pro tip. In case you want to, if we were doing this professionally, there would be like a graphic thing came out right now. It was like pro tip, 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 tip. So that's a pro tip. Pro tip: if you're not going to use your apples right away and you don't want them to brown, just put them together in a little bowl just like that with some water and lemon. Chef Tim says to make you get really cold water, you can use your ice. So that's a great way to make your apples last a little bit longer, especially if you may be having some company come over. You're planning your post-COVID family party. And you want your apples to look really good. That's how you do it. Pro tip, ladies and gentlemen, pro tip.
Pro tip
Back
from
to
Chef
Chef
Tim.
Tim.
All right, so we're gonna take some of this yogurt, okay? So yogurt's nice and sweet, and we had some apples, and because our apples were in lemon, they maybe have a little tart to it, but we also got our sweet potatoes. So we're gonna take these and we're gonna toss the yogurt in there. So we got our apples, we got our yogurt, and
Everybody
we have
now.
our
This
sweet
looks
potatoes,
healthy too.
right? So it's
for
not
some
too bad.
health
It could be a
folks,
healthy
right?
thing.
Yeah.
This could be dessert or a healthy snack, right,
There
Chef
you
You
Tim?
go.
can add that to it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take these back in our little containers here, right?
I think the kids would enjoy
And-
it.
I think so. Yeah.
Kids would enjoy
We're gonna
it.
take this now. We're gonna put a little twist on here, right?
Oh,
Because
no.
Twist.
Ooh,
Man, you got a pro
And
tip and a
again-
twist tonight. Look at that.
always gonna have to put your own twist on things sometime, right? So we're gonna take this and we're gonna add this to our little container, and we also got some graham crackers in our package, right? So I took a couple of graham crackers, put them in a Ziploc bag, and I kind of crunched them up,
Look at that.
right? And guess what I'm gonna do with this?
I bet you're going to add a texture
So I'm
element to
gonna
the
add
top.
a texture element to the top and sprinkle them right on top.
Look.
So
at
now you got
that.
little graham crackers on there, and guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna put it in the oven
We're
for a
gonna bake
couple
it
of
off.
seconds, just
I
bake it
knew it.
off. So we'll get a little texture, a little nice crunch on top, and we can bite into this. How about that?
Now, if they
love
wanted
it.
to add cinnamon, could they do that?
They could add. You could add cinnamon. You could also take a little butter and melt it down and make your crumb out of this. Get a little bit more moisture in there, so it'll really cook up when you put it in the oven.
If I could do that as a
As
like
a
a
topping.
shell, or could I do it as a shell too? Like if I
Oh,
was making
absolutely.
like a little pie.
Ooh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, as a pie.
How about if they don't have the canned yam? They actually have the real
Well,
yam. What?
That's
what
even
do
great.
they
You
have?
would just have to cook the yams first.
Okay.
So you just want to cook the yams
How
off
do they
first.
cook the yam?
You can boil them in water, or you can
Uh-huh.
put them in the oven and boil them. But I would say,
And-
definitely, you definitely want to cook them before you put them into the
And
dish.
Get 'em a
just
little
like
mushy.
that. They don't have to put any salt, sugar, anything,
No.
right? Just
Absolutely
water,
not.
or
No.
put it in the oven.
Absolutely.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
That.
All right. So I'm gonna go put
So-
this in.
Chef Tim's going to go bake that off for us. So if you're just joining us,
Just taste it.
Where
oh,
are
the
we
potato skins
today?
are in there. That's
Potato
right.
skins. Yeah, we are at.
We're at the Food Bank of Delaware. I'm Chad. I'm the Community Relations Director at the Food Bank. Thanks for joining us. If you are just joining us, you have missed so much. You're
Oh,
late,
wait.
late to the party.
3 things you missed.
We've
Yeah.
done a tuna casserole so far.
That's right.
We've done a meatball stew. 4 things, Danny.
4. Ooh,
We've done a
we're
stuffed
done.
potato skin.
That's right. I
And
missed
we've
the
done
stuffed
a
potato
sweet
skin.
potato and apple crumble.
That's right.
So we're highlighting things tonight that you might get in a box that you could possibly receive from the Food Bank of Delaware. Again, every box does not have the same thing. You might not get these items. This is just an example of some of the things you might get. And we're doing cooking on a budget tonight. So these are all items that you might be able to get that would that you could make and create meals for your family. So you see, you'll see in the things that we've made tonight. This is a tuna casserole that we've done over here so far. So you might have, 2 or 3 servings. Oh, look, here are our potato skins that we did a couple minutes ago.
Casserole.
This is the one that I missed, and it's probably really, really
They
good.
are really hot. They are really hot and really good.
We can't taste
Yep.
that right now. Not
So these are just examples of some of the things that you could create. And so this is kind of cooking on a budget. So our goal here at the Food Bank is always to share with folks how they might be able to utilize the items that they get to become as self-sufficient for themselves and their family as they can. Our goal is a community free of hunger, so we're providing food assistance up and down the state. While Chef Tim is, getting some other things together, just kind of some important things to note. So over the last year, we've had an incredible response to COVID-19. Since March 16th of 2020, since March 16th of 2020, we've been responding to the COVID-19 pandemic. And so we've done that through food distributions up and down the state, through our healthy pantry centers, both at Newark and Milford, through our mobile pantry program, and really just kind of everything that we do. As of our last count, which was like the end of January, we've done about 16.2 million pounds of distribution up and down the state. You might say, well, what was the year before that? Like, what did it look like before COVID? So the fiscal year that we have pre-COVID-19 was 8.6 million pounds of distribution. So
Wow.
we're nearly double, as you can see, what we've done in just about 10 months in comparison to what we had done a whole year prior to COVID. So that means that a lot of folks in our community are struggling with food insecurity. And so we want to be here to make sure that we can have an opportunity to help them meet that need. And so if you have a need at home tonight, you know somebody that might have a need of food, you can always have them reach out to 211. That's the Delaware helpline, 211. When they call, they'll get an operator on the phone who will help direct them to a food pantry or food closet that's close to where they live. Folks can also visit our website, which is www.fbd.org. They can find out all information about our programs there, how to get involved. If folks are interested in volunteering, they can volunteer, sign up to volunteer on that site, make a financial donation. All of those things are possible at that location. Danny is checking her watch, which means we must be close to our time.
You got about 20 minutes.
Oh, we've got about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20
Yep,
minutes.
you are
Look
good
at
to
that.
go.
Okay.
I was checking somebody's message.
Oh, she was checking her watch. I caught her, friends. I caught her.
It was a message from one of our homeowners.
Oh, homeowners are always good. Well, Danny, why don't you tell me
Oh.
about what the Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity does? I know most of our viewers probably know,
Oh.
but we might have a viewer that doesn't. So what's
Oh,
Central
okay.
Delaware Habitat
Well,
for Humanity do?
if you've ever been thinking of becoming a homeowner, but always thought about, oh, I can't afford that. I can't be a homeowner. I can't afford to become one. Come and talk to us over at Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, and let me just take your application, talk to you, take a few things like your pay stubs, copies of your pay stubs, copy of your ID, social security card, and we can pull your credit report as well, and do a full application on you and see if we can get you to qualify.
So you help people that might not be able to afford to buy a home themselves. Is that what it
We
boils down to?
pretty much help our low income to moderate income families.
Okay.
A lot of times I do get a question like, hey, it's just me, I don't have any kids.
Right.
Or it's just me and my husband, can we still apply? Yes, you're still a family, even if it's just one person.
It's just one person.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can come over and put in an application. We do have a lot of people watching right now that are homeowners.
Right.
Homeowners.
Is that you? Is that you out there?
Central
Is that
Delaware
Estella who
Estella.
answered our question earlier? Is she a homeowner?
She's a
Hi,
homeowner.
Estella.
She's on New Street in
Oh,
Delaware.
hey, girl.
She got this house for her mom.
Oh, that was very nice of you, Estella.
Yeah, her mom was actually, her story was her mom was actually away, and she put in an application at Central Delaware Habitat, and then mom came back and she was all approved.
Oh,
And, got mom to come over and
Way to
surprised her
go.
that they were approved for home ownership.
way to go. Well, that's
Yeah.
great to hear. Estella, thanks for what you did there for your mom. Thanks for answering our question
Yeah.
tonight. She got, if you missed it earlier, she got the fifth mother sauce
That's
correct.
right.
That is the Espanol sauce.
And she's got a little gift from Danny as well.
Oh, she got a little gift from Danny coming for the Espanol sauce.
Yeah, and just also if you're looking for Heather, if they're looking for any kind of furniture,
Behind the camera.
Yeah.
Behind the camera.
and this is your chance to turn around because we're gonna plug the Restore. What did they get from the Restore, Heather?
Oh, Heather's flipping the camera
Am I
around.
gonna-
Heather's turn.
Hi! So at the Restore, we sell used furniture, gently used furniture, housewares, lighting, home decor.
Where do we get them?
We get all of that. I was getting there, dude.
Okay.
We get all of our items through donations.
That's right.
So if you are looking to get rid of some of your furniture or anything that you have in your house that you don't want anymore, you can bring it right to us. So we are on the highway next to the Dover skating rink. You can come in Tuesday through Saturday. We open at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
All right.
And all profits goes to where?
Our construction program.
There you
Yep.
go. To build the homes
To build
for
those
you,
homes.
for our community all around Kent County. Okay. All
So
right.
you have learned tonight about a little bit about the Food Bank of Delaware. You've learned about Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity. You've learned about the Restore. All of these organizations form part of our nonprofit sector throughout the state of Delaware. So thanks to all those people who are supporting our nonprofits up and down the state. We couldn't do it. I know Central Delaware Habitat couldn't do it. Food Bank of Delaware certainly couldn't do it without your wonderful support. So thanks to all of our partners and friends.
Yeah.
I think we have one more item to make for you tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Let's just
Show
take a
'em
look
the-
at what we've done so far. So we've
It
got our
smells so good.
we've got our potato skins up here. We've got our sweet potato and apple crumble over here, and then behind Heather over there is our meatball stew
And some paper plates for Danny and Heather.
and a tuna casserole. So all kinds of good stuff that we made tonight. All of these items are things that you can make on a budget. These are things that might come, examples of some things that might be in some boxes that you would receive if you received assistance from the Food Bank of Delaware. So we're just sharing with you tonight a little bit about what you can do, how you can make some food on a budget, be creative with some of the items that you have. And just remember, these are things that not only work for, folks that are receiving these food boxes, but also things that you can do where you might think, how can I use that a little bit differently? Chef Tim's able to show you tonight a little bit how to use some of those things a bit differently. So, Chef Tim, what's the last thing we're making
So
tonight?
the last thing we want to do is, like I said, we're going to give a shout out definitely to our farm in Newark, and they were kind enough to give me a couple of items, and like I said, we've been growing these nice beets that we've been having. They've been having some great turnips too, but they gave me some beets. They also gave me the fresh kale that I know we just picked this week because they were washing it right in the sink in the kitchen with me. So what I did, I took some of this kale. I took some of the beets. Now beets is a thing where some people hate beets, but what I did, I roasted them. So I took a little olive oil, garlic, and roasted them off in the oven. Maybe like 20, 25 minutes, you can roast them off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these beets and add it to our kale. And then I'm going to take some of our sliced apples.
Dip
right.
in
Look at
some cold
And
water
so we got
and lemon.
still,
There
they're
you
nice
go.
and nice. They haven't turned brown yet. And we still have cold water and lemon.
That was
And we're
our
gonna
pro
take that.
tip for the
Now,
night.
in this particular box, they had this lemon flavored olive oil. Right?
Yum.
So,
my gosh.
so we're going to keep this kind of nice and healthy. So we're going to just add our olive oil. And you can add any type of dressing you want, but this will be nice. And we're just going to toss this olive oil into our beet salad here. And we got our nice kale. And you have a nice
how
salad
pretty.
with roasted beets.
Oh my God.
And
Beets, it's good for your blood pressure,
it's
guys.
definitely great for you.
You can smell those
All
lemons.
right, you can smell that lemon flavored olive oil that we
Yes.
tossed it in. And we got our beets and our apples.
It's funny that
And-
you can still smell it.
Mhm.
We have
Yep,
our-
smell it through that mask. Look,
A
doesn't that
nice,
look great?
nice flavor with that. Nice salad
Look
for you.
how
for the
pretty.
evening.
Oh my goodness. Look
And you
at
can
that.
purchase these at our farm stand on Thursday and Friday when you pick up your family of 4 meals. The farm stand is open and you can purchase the kale or the beets there. when they have it available when they're growing them in season.
Yep. So that's up at our Newark facility where we have our farm. We operate a small farm up there. As Chef Tim said, these are some of the things that we would grow. So we're doing our winter crops right now. But then, shortly here before long, spring will be back, and we are going to get our spring and summer crops planted. And so we encourage you, if you're up in the Newark area, to stop on by on Thursdays and Fridays, as Chef Tim said. You can go and get some items from the farm stand up in Newark. So Danny has a bucket.
I have a bucket.
The bucket.
I have there you go. I have a bucket right here. The bucket, right?
So do we have everybody that's on?
I believe we've got everybody in
Heather,
here.
is there anybody else that's on?
anybody
There's a
else?
you
Nope,
have a
I think we got
you have a
everybody.
last minute friends to get your name in. If you haven't put your name in the comments yet, let us know that you're here. Then we don't know that you're here and your name is not in this bucket. So we're going to give you a last chance right now. And what we're drawing for tonight is that we've had a wonderful friend who has donated one of our winter soup meals, family of 4. So it is 2 quarts of soup, fresh bread, and homemade butter. And that'll be next week. It's a cream of chicken soup next week. So you would pick it up on either Thursday or Friday. If you're selected as the winner tonight, your friends from Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity will reach out to you. We'll find out what day you want to pick up. The soup will be here in your name next week, waiting for you on whichever day you want to pick it up. So last chance for you to get your name in. Heather, do we have anybody that is rushing to get their name
Get their
in?
name in. So,
No, I think we got everybody.
What we announced is that earlier we said we're going to pull one name out of this basket, right? I have a little surprise for you.
I don't even know what she's getting ready
The
to say now.
surprise is that someone just donated to buy 2 more.
2 more?
2 more.
Oh, so we have 3 winners?
Yeah, we're gonna
Wow.
get 3 winners, and we're gonna take care of those 2 more right here
Wow.
behind the scene later on.
Okay.
But
So
yeah.
each one of you gets to pick, right?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Can we do
Okay.
that? Well, Chef Tim,
Yes.
would you like to do the?
He's got a
First
D
one.
glove over here. Hold
All right.
Drum roll, please.
on, I got it. Wait for it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Who
And
is
the
it?
winner is Monica Reese.
Look at Monica!
Yay,
Monica Reese is our future homeowner.
Future homeowner Monica.
She
All right.
will be on Fulton Street.
Yep.
Hopefully
Soon,
sometime
hopefully, right?
soon, yeah.
Congratulations, Monica. So again, your friends from Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity will reach out to you, find out what day you want to pick up next Thursday or Friday, and they'll get you all taken care of.
Yeah. Monica, are you still watching?
Monica, let us know you're here.
You just won, Monica. Okay.
Monica,
All right.
I hope you're still watching because we're excited for you.
Yeah.
That cream of chicken's going to be really good.
I'm excited.
All
All right.
Next one.
I gotta get down to the bottom. I gotta get down to the bottom of the kids' beach basket over here. I'm drinking.
So, for those of you who don't understand, Danny had the basket. Danny forgot the
The
basket.
basket's still in Dover at the office.
Then we
This
left the basket.
is the beach bucket that came out of my office. I don't know where it came from, but I am dreaming about building a sand castle.
There you
I
go.
think we're all ready for summer.
I could do that in a lot of places. Chef Tim knows that I'm an avid vacationer, so I could build sand castles in King.
I'm sure.
Ooh!
Yeah.
You think,
So when's that happening? Because I want to go. Like,
you think we'll get ready to be able to do that sometime soon? Fingers crossed, friends. Okay, are you ready for the next winner? Everybody at home? Again, family of 4 meals.
Drum roll.
Yes, Chef Tim, can you drum roll for me?
Oh, how about a nice one?
Oh, that's good. Oh, look, he's good at that. See, that's chef work right there. That's chef work.
So the
Okay.
first one was Monica Reese, and this
Monica
is our
Reese.
second one.
Michelle Johnson.
Woohoo!
Michelle Johnson, you just won a family meal for 4. Cream of chicken soup next week. With your friends at Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, will figure out what day you want to pick up next week.
Michelle Johnson.
We're into M's. Michelle and Monica.
Michelle is going to be our newest homeowner next week.
All the new homeowners next
We
week.
will be giving her new keys to her new home
Nice.
on Thursday next week.
Congratulations, Michelle. If you're watching and your name begins with M, you might be in luck for the third.
For the third time.
Do we have any more M's?
Shake it up. There you go. There you
Who
go.
else is out there that's name begins with M?
M.
Because you might be in luck. The M's are rocking tonight.
This is the last one, guys. And
Come on, Danny.
woo, don't get mad at me, guys. Woo, I got one right here.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
Big one in the video.
extra.
Oh no! Ah! I didn't do anything. It's not an M.
It's not an M.
It's not an M.
Who is it?
Who is it?
It is Pat Bradley. Pat Bradley.
You're welcome, Mama Pat.
Oh my
Who is
goodness.
Mama Pat?
She is a homeowner.
She's a homeowner, okay.
Already at 22 North New Street in
Okay.
Dover, Delaware.
All right.
She became a homeowner a year ago.
Yeah, it's been a
Congratulations,
year.
Pat.
Yeah, she moved in February, I believe.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
all three, Pat Bradley,
Michelle Johnson,
Monica Reese.
Monica Reese.
Monica
We went
Reese.
backwards there,
Yeah.
but we were good.
Yeah, so you all get to pick up your
Family meals for four. It's chicken, cream of chicken soup next week. It'll be Thursday or Friday that you'll pick up. Your friends from Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity will reach out to you to figure out what day you want to pick up, and the meals will be here in your name next week. So
Yeah.
thank you
Woohoo!
so much.
either Thursday or Friday. But yeah, before we go, again, thank you guys so
Thank
much
you.
for having us here. I had so much fun.
Yes,
Did you have fun?
absolutely.
And I'm gonna have even more fun once I get to start eating my food.
This is why we didn't eat lunch.
Thank you
No,
so
thank
much.
you,
We
thank
gotta
you.
do this again.
Yeah,
And you guys are always welcome to come over too.
So we'll need to come and do a something at your place. Since you got to visit our place now, we'll have to come visit your place.
You guys can do a build day with us.
Oh,
and-
Ooh,
okay.
yeah. We'll get Dylan.
We
Yeah.
might have to come check it out. So
Yeah, we do build on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if you just want to come, stop by and just see what we have at the restore. Just
Awesome.
Come on over.
Yeah, don't forget that restore up there by the Dover skating rink.
Yeah.
Stop on by, check it out. And again, you're here at the Food Bank of Delaware. We're so happy you could be here tonight. We're at our Milford facility, which is located at 1040 Matland Way. Happy to provide food assistance up and down the state. Again, our mission here at the Food Bank of Delaware is a community free of hunger. So we're attempting to do that every day to ensure that folks have the food resources they need to lead healthy, happy, and productive lives. So on behalf of all of us at the Food Bank of Delaware, your friends from Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, I am Chad Robinson, the Community Relations Director. This is Chef Tim Hunter, who prepared all this wonderful food tonight. Happy to have you with us. If you're ever in need of food assistance, dial 211. That's the Delaware Helpline. They'll be able to hook you up with the resources that you need to direct you to a food pantry or food closet close to where you live. And check us out at www.fbd.org. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful night. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.